Oh, it says it's recording. Alright, let's fucking do this.
Okay, so welcome to our first official podcast. And since, well, you don't know us, let's just go introduce ourselves. I'm Hayden.
Of course, as soon as this happens, my freaking background noise, like there's like 3 people outside my room. I'm Matt, by the way.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm Matt, by the way.
Alright.
I'm Tay, the fat bitch.
And I'm Will. And even though I sound like I'm in my 20s, I'm only 16. And I have proof.
And he's single, ladies.
That is true. That is, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Okay, so the basic rundown of this podcast, since this is our first episode, we're going to just go talk about whatever for about an hour, and after the hour, we're going to cut it. So, yeah. So,
oh yeah, no, prepare your anuses for memes.
But, basically, as you all know, the coronavirus is the big talk, so we're going to try to keep the conversation topic about that for as long as we can. So, let's start with, people are stupid.
Yeah, people are stupid. They won't stay the fuck inside. And look, I already said it to these assholes, but DeVito told me to stay inside, so I'm fucking staying inside.
Preach, there you go.
No, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, the fact that people are protesting this, knowing it's a pandemic that the government has no control over, you know.
Just because they want a fucking haircut. God damn it, Karen.
And to the uninitiated, we are not kidding.
No.
But
I'm still mostly just pissed about this fucking virus because it's already canceled like 4 concerts I was planning on going to.
I've practically been like away from home for a whole month at this point because of it. Really, that's how it's gotten me going.
I've had to practically throw out my job because I physically can't do it anymore because of it.
And
Yep.
since I'm not working, I'm just practically stuck at home, either here or my grandmother's. Like, I got nowhere to go.
You stay at home anyway, woman.
I know.
Well, I'm the one who stays at home because I don't have a fucking job.
Well, neither do I.
You're too young.
No, he's 16. So wait, can he get a job at 16?
Yeah.
Over
yeah,
here, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
But I can't right now because this fucking virus.
Coronavirus.
2020 is just out to get us.
Yeah.
No, it only seems like yesterday I was at the lake, you know, saying, yeah, 2020 is going to be an awesome decade. And bam.
We get hit with this shit.
Not just that, Australia was on fire. We got World War III. We got Kim Jong-un not dying. We're screwed.
Well, then we have the potential of aliens practically invading, but who the hell knows?
Alien invasion was just normal at this rate.
Yeah.
I know, like,
Oh
no,
yeah, and don't forget those fucking murder hornets or whatever they're fucking called.
Oh yeah. No, it's like when the aliens come, we'll just be like, eh.
Take
Yeah,
me.
for
No,
We won't even be.
They can take me just so they can do experiments on me because I'm fucking insane.
We're all insane.
We're all insane. Why do you think we're doing this podcast?
I'm the most insane out of all of us because I'm the one who's eating spaghetti covered in coffee grinds out of the trash, and I took a dump in my backyard a week ago. That's not a joke, by the way, for people listening. I did that.
And
Wait,
that was
I got
the
a question.
first thing on his bucket list he completed.
Wait, I got a question. What's your spaghetti policy here?
God damn it, Charlie. No one Eminem be like.
But for real though, for the uninitiated, for those listening, we are legitimately insane people, and hopefully we can provide you with some funny comedy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get you all the funny comedy we can because we're well, especially me and Matt, we're like We're so
numb.
gone, the FBI has given up on us, pretty much.
You are internet father and son.
Yes.
Even though Will's like 16 and Matt's 22.
Well, to be fair, I was going to be a twin, and...
Yeah,
Yeah, Will's just the twin that got away.
Yeah.
Just born several years late. But
back on topic.
back onto COVID. The biggest thing that really this taught me is that for the longest time, you see those movies and shows where it's like, oh, people are selfish when in a crisis. I thought, that's just a movie or show or whatever. No, it's true. Like, it's true.
And you want to know what's funny? I think in February, I think a celebrity or something, or on a reality TV show, committed suicide or something, and then everyone was like, "Oh, be kind, be kind to others, respect each other, and just be nice." And then
this happened.
And then next month it's like, "Oh no, screw you! I'm grabbing my toilet paper."
You literally buy my dad bought toilet paper that week, just one thing of it, because he was questioning everything about it.
Like, dude, it's bad when people are breaking out into fights and people are getting killed just to get a bottle of water.
Legit.
It's like Black Friday.
I can't even tell you. I can't
No, it's Black Friday on a full
people
moon.
in my shops are.
Need I remind you, a dude thought a dude's baby was a gun.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. No, people are just legit stupid with this. If it isn't not staying home, it's just them shopping. Let me tell you what, the people that are shopping in the nearby stores up my block, they are retarded. They're walking out with 4 to 5 different packs of water, toilet paper, and paper towel.
And people are advised to wear gloves and masks and stuff so the virus doesn't spread. I go to the store and I see almost none of that.
Well, see, I can't commentate on any of that because, well, knowing it's me, I haven't left the house in over a month, not counting taking my dog for a walk a couple times.
I mean, we went to, I think it was I can't remember if it was a McDonald's or a KFC drive-thru we went through, and, the people serving the food didn't have masks and gloves, and, it's crazy.
That's completely crazy. Honest to God, I get the whole mask thing, but what pisses me off is the gloves, because potentially if somebody is not wearing gloves and they're touching shit, you're wearing gloves, and then you're potentially touching stuff that either could or could not be contaminated, so technically you're cross-contaminating all the other shit you touch in the stores.
See, that's why, down here, Turi's parents, what they've been doing is they've been bleaching everything, soaking it in bleach water.
That's the other problem I have. A lot of people don't know how to just leave the cleaning shit alone. Only get what you need. I can tell you what, the 2 stores that are up by me, I've looked for cleaning stuff, wipes, disinfectants, everything, gone.
Nothing.
Gone.
Yep.
I understand, because, the virus itself is a bad thing, It really is a bad thing. But for crying out loud, people, don't stock up like it's the dang apocalypse.
Literally, that's how people are going about it.
Come on, people. I mean, I get that we have to have a plague every 100 years, but can it just wipe out all these people so that smart people can be left behind?
Seriously. And that's really one other thing I feel like we do need to discuss is, people say the quarantine is the worst thing ever. I really don't think it's that bad.
Oh, it's actually not.
Again, I can't commentate on that because this is my lifestyle. Because before this, if it wasn't going to school, I was always at home because that's the lifestyle I live. Because I'm a gamer, I play guitar, and
you're lazy.
Yeah, I don't leave my house unless it was going to school.
But, you know, truth be told, apart from this really not screwing us entirely, I mean, except for Matt for the most part, you know, there are benefits to this quarantine that people, you know, we're going to take advantage of the second we get out of quarantine.
Well, this quarantine isn't that bad. I mean, my mom's literally started making a fucking garden in the backyard. Which, due to how old my dog Grace is, she can't get in there.
Whoa. I got a question. Did you poop in the garden?
No, I pooped over by the fence.
Okay, good. But no, like, seriously, though, like, animals are going, like, to their natural habitats. The ozone's repairing itself, you know. There are benefits to this quarantine that, you know, we're just going to toss out the window the second we get out of our homes.
Literally.
Hey, also people are dying. Let's be real. There's some good to come out of that.
I mean, when you're dumb with this, you kind of deserve it. So.
Yeah,
oh my God!
Literally protesting just because they don't want to stay indoors.
Dude, a woman legitimately got arrested for trying to violate the stay-at-home order by going onto a public park. And, you know, she's like, oh my God, I feel so violated. Why did they arrest me?
Oh my God.
I like how, like, everywhere else is doing this, and yet over here in Virginia, we're still fucking quarantined until June 10th.
Dude, they opened this.
I'm like quarantined. Like, New York is practically shut down until almost the end of May.
No, like, I think I told Matt and Will this, but to Tay and to the people listening, they opened the state parks here in Brownwood, and, there were so many people coming in, they had to, like, stop letting people in because there was no room for social distancing.
I wonder what the theme parks over here are gonna be like.
Probably the same thing.
Speaking of theme parks, like knowing that Disney is shut down from this, can you imagine how flooded that's gonna be again?
They need to just use those guys from Monsters Inc. from the 2319 scene and just have them walking around.
Oh, just get the CBS.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, as the security guards.
Like, and they see someone not wearing mask or gloves, it's like 2319, 2319, 2319.
No, instead of 2319, be COVID-19.
Yeah,
exactly.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, the people listening are gonna think we're such assholes.
Yeah.
Well, we are assholes.
We are.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Will. There was a Come On Eileen parody, and instead of Come On Eileen, it's COVID-19.
I need to show my mom that. Link me that.
No, but the other thing, besides like the whole mask thing, this is the other thing I don't get with certain stores. Certain ones that I've been to, they have notices and they tell you no mask, no gloves, no service, which is such bullshit. Because all the stores I've been into, most of the people that I've walked by either have both on or they don't have the gloves.
Now, one more comment on this being our first podcast, people. We are not pros at this. This is literally our first attempt at it, so the audio might not sound the best, but you know what? I don't care. We're having a good time, and we've wanted to do this for years.
Yeah.
We wanted to do this since, 2017?
Yeah, 2017, and we kept forgetting.
Yeah, we've been in calls doing all kinds of funny shit for 3 years, and we keep saying, let's make a podcast, but we never do it.
That's why I had to full-on text Hayden one time. Next time we start a podcast, you Drake and Josh ass.
But, you know, with this whole quarantine, it gives us the opportunity to do that, so.
It does. Oh, here we go. Here's a story I want to tell you guys. My dad actually told me this. Again, how stupid people are. Get this one. So this was right around when my mom and we were just sitting at home and we were binging Stranger Things. He left and he went to go and fill up his truck with gas. There's a dude that's right behind him, and they go and they pull into the gas station. And this dude, not lying from what my dad described, he puts on the friggin' gloves, gets out of his car, touches.
I heard him telling this story when I was in a call with you last week.
Yeah. The other guys don't know it. So he puts the gloves on, takes the gas pump, and he starts touching it, and then he goes to get his card. the friggin' thing doesn't read apparently. So he puts the pump back, gets back in the car, takes the gloves off, starts searching through all over the place, puts the gloves back on with a new card. It doesn't work. So he puts the pump back. With the gloves on, starts touching the steering wheel and everything, goes to another pump, but takes the friggin' gloves off and back on again. And I'm like, what?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My mind can't
Oh,
even
and
compute
this
that
whole-
stupidity.
And this whole pandemic actually like really spotlights how stupid people are.
For real?
Like, no, we've known people were stupid for like the longest time.
I
This
know, but
pandemic proves it like times 20.
This takes the cake.
For real? Listen,
No,
that's
this-
not even
no,
the
no, no,
only
no.
story.
This
That's
gets
not-
in the driver's seat and floors it.
I mean, like I said, that's not even like the only story I've got. I'll tell you what. Literally days after, I was going to the store for me and my grandmother, and there was a gentleman that was right in front of me. He had a bandana over his face, and I'm standing in line and I'm waiting. This dude has a pair of gloves on, puts all his stuff on the counter. He goes to get his card, puts it on the counter, takes the gloves off, shoves them in his pocket, does his thing, puts the goddamn gloves back on. I'm like, why would you do that?
The only thing I could see with having to take your gloves off is sometimes, the thing won't read it because of the gloves.
I mean, that's fair, but...
See, that's why, I'd say get those, I can't remember the name of the brand or whatever, but, like, get those black gloves. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, I can tell you right now, all the other stores, again, like here, like in the city and on Long Island, you ain't finding no glove. Everybody's got them all.
Like, I can't compute the stupidity so many people, of so many people. I can't talk,
It's ridiculous, honestly.
Like, that's how bad it is. I can't even compute what I'm trying to say.
It's just... And then, well, to make matters worse with the whole thing, it's been broadcasted, like, I don't even know how many times, but here in New York, we've hit, like, over 1 million cases with those that are, like, infected by this damn virus.
I think yesterday Virginia literally came down with over 900 plus new cases, and it's like, why won't you people stay the fuck home?
Literally, dude, when I was watching the news to get, like, updates, like, we had hit over 1 million cases, and when that newscast was actually, like, done and over with, we had another 600 plus cases.
No. I'm not even kidding you. Like, the whole protest thing, I was reading somewhere that a protest leader actually ended up getting diagnosed with COVID, and I just went, lol, good for you, you idiot.
Yeah, because if people are dumb enough to get it themselves, not deliberately not following rules, then it's their own fault.
That is their own fault. No, like,
I have no sympathy for those people.
Like, if it's a case where you just go outside and you really aren't protesting, like, you're not willingly ignoring the rule, but, like, it's just you happen to do it, that's one thing. But willingly going out of your way
Like,
to
actually
defy,
protesting.
like, protest, I'm sorry, my haircut's more important than your health, screw you, I honestly hope you die, really, so.
I mean...
Just be like me and not have a haircut since 7th grade.
He's not kidding.
I haven't
I'm
cut
probably
my
not
hair
gonna
since before
bother.
7th grade.
Will, I think you'll be glad to know I probably won't bother getting a haircut until the barbers actually open up again, which is God knows when.
Yeah, because you're not a Karen. You don't need you don't go outside the White House and protest. Oh wait, you're not American. You don't go outside the Queen's
I don't
Palace.
go outside anyway.
The
So...
fucking Queen's Palace. Well, the Queen's gonna be like alive when everybody else fucking dies.
Yeah, like
Queen,
no.
it's gonna be the Queen. It's gonna be Betty White. It's gonna be Danny DeVito. It's gonna be Keith Richards,
Yeah, the Queen,
Ozzy
never
Osbourne,
gonna die.
and it's also gonna be the Stonks guy.
Can we just agree? Can we just agree though? Like it's like in terms of me, Matt, and Will. Like, can we just agree it's a miracle that Stan Lee isn't alive to see this?
Oh my God.
That would just hurt.
Like,
I mean, it already
You don't
hurts.
need to go through this shit.
It already hurts knowing Tom Hanks has this shit.
No,
Well,
man.
he's better now, though.
Yeah, he's good now, but like still, it hurt.
But
imagine
the fact,
Stan
hearing that he had it like scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
No, like just imagine the idea of hearing Stan Lee died of COVID-19. That would just, oh my god! Like you saw the media after he died in the first place.
Yeah.
You should have seen my school the next day. Holy fuck.
Dude.
The one thing I have in common with people at my school. One fucking thing. That's like it.
But I think we can all agree, for as long as we know, Stan Lee's been like, should have died way before any of us were born, but he didn't.
That's a strong individual.
Like, I genuinely thought...
His, like, mid-90s.
Like, I genuinely thought he was just going to be one of those people who, no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's just kind of a miracle he's not shit.
Like, it's a miracle he made it to, how old was he, 95?
I think so.
Ridiculous.
But, you know, the one thing that this whole COVID thing, you know, another thing is like, for those who, you know, live under a rock, which this brings up a point. It would amaze me if there was one person who did not know any of this was happening.
Well, I do know one person who was like here's the thing. Jared Leto of 30 Seconds to Mars and the guy who played Joker in Suicide Silence, he went on this
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, yeah, my bad. He went on this like I don't know, like retreat or something where he didn't have his phone, and it was like right at the start where like, you know, the lockdowns and shit were happening. And then when he comes out of the retreat, he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I mean, at least though with him, he had a reason because he had a
reason. But like, if you're just an average Joe, you know, going about your business and you don't know what's happening, you're an idiot.
It's like the memes I've been seeing where it's like, I stay at home, I play my guitar, I play video games, and I watch porn. Oh, so you're doing great during the quarantine. What quarantine?
What quarantine?
Speaking of which, again with people being
Big Brother,
this whole thing.
Big Brother.
I don't know how people do it like near you guys, but over here in the city, it's ridiculous. You want to tell me this is exactly why we have no gloves and no masks? Why are people getting in their cars with the goddamn masks on?
Yeah, me.
Like, why? The friggin' virus is not airborne unless you foolishly cough in the air and someone walks into your spit. Like,
people only have to wear masks if you have the virus.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you something funny that actually ended up happening in Odessa, which I think I texted you guys, but I don't know. There was a dude who, I think he went to some kind of phone store or something, and they told him, I'm sorry, we can't do in-store services. You have to do it, I think it was over the phone or whatever. And the dude coughed on them. And he coughed on them and got charged with terroristic threats.
He got charged with fucking...
He got charged with terrorism for coughing on someone deliberately.
Yep.
2020, ladies and gentlemen.
When coughing on people is terrorism.
No, and the best part about it, meme-wise, it was a dude in Odessa. It wasn't Florida, man.
It was in fucking Florida, man. Ugh.
Wow.
We should look up some shit that Florida men have been doing throughout this whole shit.
Man.
This, ladies and gents, is exactly why people are stupid.
Yep. I mean, we're also stupid, but we at least have common sense.
We're intelligent, stupid people.
We're the type of...
Yeah.
No, we're stupid, but we have common sense. That's what's different.
No, Will, I don't know if you heard, but like I said, we're intelligent, stupid people.
That's the best oxymoron on the planet.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are all oxymorons.
Yes, we are.
No, just imagine one of these days, like we make T-shirts, like we're intelligently stupid.
I want that on a T-shirt. I want the indignity on a T-shirt. Like,
You want every
Like,
Frank
hey,
Reynolds
you
quote on a
want,
T-shirt.
well, I mean, I got the Trash Man on a T-shirt already, so that's
You want
one
a-
down.
you
Next
want a
up, we need to do Monster Condom.
There you
you want
go.
a shirt with Woody Doody Doo-Doo on it.
You want a shirt with like all the stupid shit you and Vinny have made me say these past couple of months.
To the uninitiated, Vinny is a friend of ours that we talk to, and I don't think he'll ever join the podcast because he doesn't know how to have fun.
No.
Oh man.
Watch Vinny be listening to the podcast.
Oh, y'all are in trouble. I'm not.
You're in the podcast. It's on record.
Poopcast. That's what the nickname of this should be. Poopcast, because poop is funny.
There you go. Oh, okay.
But yeah, people, we are very, very, very immature.
Yeah,
Stay the hell
I
away
mean,
from us.
me and Will still laugh at poop and farts.
you can't even read the word sex without laughing.
Yeah.
Like, no, people listening, like, what we do when we're on calls, me, Matt, and Will specifically, Tay doesn't because she's a girl, like, we literally go, oh, and then fart into the mic. That's our level of maturity.
And I literally
Here's the thing.
rolling.
We're gonna become adults. Well, you guys already are adults, but
Yeah, we're adults.
But we're never gonna grow up. It's literally gonna be like grown-ups. You know, hasta la vista, chicken shiznit.
No. It's like the motto that I've been living my life by ever since I heard it. Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. And I wish I could remember where I heard that.
It's the truth, though.
Nope, we are never gonna get out of this like ridiculous stage in our lives. This is gonna be us forever.
Like it's gonna be us like on our deathbed.
Yup.
No,
If you
I
don't
legit could.
need your board to keep me updated with memes after I die, I'm gonna haunt all your asses.
No, literally, I'll go to your grave and say, "Hey, Will, this is the new meme."
Yeah.
But no, literally, I could just imagine Will like dying on his deathbed, like he could barely breathe, and then like Matt comes up and plays some heavy metal music, and Will still headbang it.
Just my headbanging corpse.
And then like it's at his funeral, and like instead of sad music, he said, "Here, play heavy metal." Like, and then like we're all saying our goodbyes, and then like
Well,
the final
actually,
song plays.
What song would you want played at your funeral? Like actual, like for real.
Well, I mean, it's not a heavy metal song, but I want Highway to Hell fucking played. Because that's where I'm going. Because I'm going down.
Highway to Hell, baby.
There you
I'm
go.
going down. Highway to Hell, baby.
What song I would want played at my funeral? You know that song at the in the credits of Brother Bear, "Look Through My Eyes" by Phil Collins? I would want that played at my funeral.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Kill me, but I haven't seen that movie in fucking ages.
No, I'm not gonna kill you that you haven't seen it in ages.
No,
I mean,
that's
at least
gonna
you've
kill me.
seen
It's
it.
just gonna make me cry.
No,
No.
like at least you've seen. No, Will, at least you've seen it. Unlike Tay, who, ladies and gentlemen, has not seen Wall-E.
Oh, leave
Fuck
me
you.
alone.
How?
Leave me
It just came out
alone.
in 2008, and all this time.
And you're like
Oh.
57.
I'm not that old. Not that. I ain't old.
Which
How
is
many
travel.
times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I like the young people.
That's enough
Which-
for we do. We
That
just
poor guy.
SpongeBob perfectly.
Oh, yeah, and that's a rule I have. If we can't quote SpongeBob together, you're not my friend.
Yep,
Agreed.
That is the number one rule. If you can't quote SpongeBob, we can't be friends. It's that, and if you don't like Led Zeppelin, we can't be friends. Those are my two.
Well, like, I think it's luck. I'm lucky you even let me pass on the Always Sunny thing. I barely passed on that.
Yep.
That's because we made you.
Well, to be fair, I just watched it on my own volition, really. But for those who don't who are going to be regular listeners, Tay's the oldest, Matt's the second oldest, I'm the third oldest, and Will's the baby.
I'm a baby.
No,
when I started talking to Matt when I was 13, he thought I was in my 20s. That was when I was 13, and I'm 16 now.
So this is how it goes. Tay's the oldie, me and Hayden are middle-aged, and Will's the baby. That's just how
there you go.
Says the one who thought I was 20.
Like, you know, the whole thing with Will having a growth, sounding like he's 20 is 13. I would just love if Will had hit puberty at such an early, at barely a year old.
He did. He said he hit puberty when he was 10.
No, but I'm talking at barely a year old, and just imagine him in kindergarten, the teacher's like, "Hey, okay, class, let's sing the ABCs," and then there's Will, A B C D E F G.
Yep. I just do it with my fucking Patrick Warburton voice. Throw that just A B C D E F G.
Though knowing how savage kindergartners get, you'd get picked on so hard for sounding like an old man.
I got picked on for wearing an Iron Maiden shirt, for fuck's sake. That's
Really?
Wow!
They thought it was Star Wars.
Oh my god!
Send them, put them in a catapult, and just fling them away.
Just yeet them into the ocean.
I wonder how many of those kids are even still up in Connecticut.
No. That's just how I.
Oh, it's literally the Family Guy crap. Nope.
Just go around them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that song Eugene was singing, and I think of the episode where Hilltop, before the Hilltop fire, I think that he was singing.
At 10, 11. Yeah, he was singing Iron Maiden song. Yeah.
Where the Wild Wind Blows.
No,
that song's about two people who will think that they get locked in an underground shelter and they think it's the apocalypse, but it's not. And then when someone opens up the underground shelter years later, they find the dead bodies hugging each other.
Oh.
Wow, that's really poetic, considering it's in a show about the undead and the apocalypse.
But no, I'm not even kidding. When I found out that it was an Iron Maiden song, I was like, oh, Will's gonna like this.
Yep. That's one of the, and that one's in my top 20 too, so.
Yeah, people, our big thing is we like Walking Dead, we like, we're children, so we like our childhood shows, and we like Always Sunny.
No. My interests range from Walking Dead to Teletubbies.
And he's not even... Now that I want on a shirt.
Yes! Yes!
And then for me, we're going to have... And then for me, I'm going to get a shirt that says, I have a playlist that goes from Thomas the Tank Engine music to Infant Annihilator.
No. For me, it would be
Green Day to Teletubbies say "uh-oh."
Uh-oh.
No, for me, it would go... I know... what would it be? Oh, yeah. I go from teenagers with attitude to people shooting at zombies or something like that. I don't know.
Just have that on the shirt, just including the I don't know part.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, the actual shirt.
That's my life tagline. I don't know.
I don't know.
Tay, what would your t-shirt be?
That's a good question. I think I would just have it. If you could just get me a shirt that says, I worship all trains, talking tugboats, and the dead that walk along with space doctors, then I'm good.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
How do I not forget I'm Major Hoovian.
Probably because the show sucks now.
And David
Tennant.
And
you know the show's bad when someone, a fan of it as big as me, who, these guys can vouch for me.
I can vouch. I mean, considering I built the TARDIS for you for Christmas.
That big of a fan of the show, and even I don't like it now.
That's literally me with Thomas, considering my old username.
That
Yeah,
was
the
me
world's
with Power
biggest
Rangers
Thomas
when
fan.
Ninja Steel was coming out.
Yeah.
Like, I legitimately was ready to quit had it not been for Hasbro.
I was ready to quit Walking Dead if it hadn't been for 905. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Who cares?
You don't say what happens, you'll be fine. Just
Yeah, just say I just said the episode, season and episode thing. so
Rick
no
made out
one-
with a horse.
I mean, yeah.
He dumped Michonne for a horse. He's like,
Nice.
Michonne, I love you, but I'm gonna go marry this horse. Screw off.
there's some Rule 34 shit.
And then the horse went nay.
And they pooped all over the floor. Because if there's one thing I learned from horses, is that they poop without stopping.
Yeah, they do. They just keep walking and pooping.
That's also what my does.
Of course, that's on your bucket list.
Here, Hayden, actually, I have a great idea. If you could do the whole Rick and the horse thing, like, oh my god. Think of the Godfather scene. Like, all of a sudden, Michonne will wake up and there's a horse's head in bed. Good morning! And then and it's like, what? What the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm dumping you for this horse.
See, this is our comedy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Like, we could take one of the best episodes of The Walking Dead, and I mean the best, one of the best, and just, like, completely screw it up to make it look like Rick dumped Michonne for a horse. No, that's what the new movie's about. Him marrying a horse.
Beautiful.
Like, The Walking Dead, Rick Grimes movie. And then the whole movie is him protesting that human-horse relations are illegal.
So, BoJack Horseman? Nah, I'm kidding. I haven't watched that.
No.
Pulling back with the whole, like, movie thing on the term with, like, Wall-E, yes, I get it. I haven't seen it yet, but hell, I'm locked up in quarantine, so now's a better time than never to check it out.
You know damn well you're still not gonna see it.
I mean, that's me right now because I'm highly considering watching.
Are all the Pixar movies on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to watch Onward then.
Anyway, well, what were you saying?
That's kind of me right now because I'm considering watching Into the Fucking World once I get that Amazon Fire Stick for my room.
Oh, when you eventually get to that, can I watch that with you?
Yes, my son, you can.
Oh, yes, because I've already seen the. I think the show is confirmed to only have 2 seasons. Like, they're not making any more. But to be honest though, I'm glad it ended like that because the ending is really satisfying. So.
Okay. I'm gonna go take a dump. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, that's casually what happens. He just takes a dump every now and again.
But I hope they do that with World Beyond. Really, like 20 episodes as a whole.
Yeah,
like,
20
it
episodes
has
as
to
a
be
whole,
good.
and 2 seasons. So if they are confirming that they're only going to make 2 seasons, they must have had the ending figured out already.
I'm sure of it, but like, my big deal is I really don't want it to take the direction Fear took.
Well, if it's only 2 seasons, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. And as long as Gimple hasn't got his grubby mitts on it, then it'll be fine. And we know Gimple doesn't have anything to do with it, so it's good. We're good for now.
Yes.
And if you're one of those people who enjoy seasons 4 and 5 of Fear, I pity you, poor man.
That's not Fear the Walking Dead. It's Morgan and Friends.
Well, no. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume your gender. I meant deer, fish, or tree, or whatever gender you are. Because there's apparently like 20 million genders. You could identify as a stinking pillow for all I care.
I sexually identify as a Teletubby, and no one can tell me otherwise.
I sexually identify as a Power Ranger, and you will show me respect.
You have all said that I identify as a talking squirrel. I say fuck you. I sexually identify as a talking tugboat, and I don't give a shit.
Wait.
Oi.
I'm fine.
Oi.
Yeah, people, if you haven't figured it out in the past 40 minutes, yeah, we're weird.
No, I just have autism.
Yeah, same. Didn't Will say he had ADHD and autism?
Yeah.
I'm kind of the black sheep here, folks.
Well,
You
I
have
mean,
autism and you know it.
Tay thinks she has it, but she's trying to go and get herself like diagnosed.
Even though it's kind of obvious, like me, Will, and Matt have talked with her for like, well, I don't know how long Matt and Will have talked with her, but I know I've talked with her for like 3 years. So
I've talked to Tay since 2016.
So 4 years almost?
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 years.
Christ. Think.
Christ, me and Matt have almost known each other half a decade.
Christ!
Yeah, we have. In the summer of 2015.
Jesus Christ. Let me see. Oh, I know. Hold on one little step backwards with the whole like COVID-19 bullshit. I don't know if you guys have even heard this, but this is again how fucking people are stupid. They want there are certain people that want to like open up certain like states again, like Georgia and Vegas and stuff like that. And I saw
Vegas is not a state.
whatever. I don't care. People, I'm not smart. Okay.
We've noticed.
I mean, I have an excuse to ask this because I'm not actually from the country. What state is Las Vegas in?
Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada.
Okay.
Oh, I was right. Oh, thank God.
I don't care. I'm not smart. Anyway.
I have an excuse to not be dumb because I don't come from the country, so I have no idea.
Yeah, but anyway, but there was this thing all over the news that apparently that all in Vegas, like they want to open up the casinos, but they're not enforcing the social distancing. And I think
that's gonna have COVID-19 written all over it.
I just think that's the stupidest thing you could ever do.
I'm back. What a mess.
Might as well call it Lost COVID.
Yeah.
I farted, and we're talking about Tay saying the states are opening up, but like my deal is, I'd say like open up states like at a limited capacity if they have less than a certain amount of number of cases.
See, that's the problem. People aren't going to do that. Actually, this is going to sound really dumb, but I actually heard like the mayor of Las Vegas. She was doing this like whole conference thing with like the news station, and they were asking her like, well, you enforce this, but shouldn't you also put out a law or whatever to the companies, like casinos and stuff, like tell them that
cocoa beans.
Like you should be like required to do the social distancing? And she says, "Oh, that's not up to me. That's up to the owners." No.
No. Well,
If
you are
you're the
correct.
one who put the law out, then you have to say.
Like she is right. It could be up to the owners, really, but like we know
Okay,
the owners aren't gonna care. The owners are just gonna want that green stuff.
Exactly.
They just want stonks.
They want the stonks.
And I'm gonna go ahead and apologize if there's unnecessary echoing throughout the podcast. We're not professionals. We're idiots.
We can try and fix it in the next episode, whenever that may be.
Yeah. But yeah, I honestly think that that's just a wrong move to make. And then, like, they're even saying that with Georgia, the same thing. They're reopening it, and there's like a whole bunch of places that are opening up, not enforcing the social distancing thing. Like, like don't risk it.
Oh wait, they're opening Georgia back up. Yay! Walking Dead could go back to filming. When do we get the season 10 finale?
When pigs fly.
Oh, that'll never happen. So The Walking Dead just ends at 10:15.
Oh hell no.
I'd be pissed.
No, if they did that, I'd be done. I would be so done.
The thing that sucks the most is I don't know if we're gonna get a trailer or not. for season 11.
I don't know,
Because
actually.
they had to cancel Comic-Con, and usually by this point they start filming, so...
Right.
I mean, I'm sure we'll get a trailer. I mean, I just, I don't think it'll be... I don't know.
I just can't wait for this whole thing to blow over because I want all my shows back. Like, obviously, Walking Dead, I want that to come back. But now, for all the fans of Stranger Things, that's being pushed back.
Yep. You guys, I want the shows to come back too, but like again, as I said earlier, I've had like 4 concerts canceled. For any music fans out there, get this, right? I was supposed to go see Bad Religion with Alkaline Trio, Guar, Tool, and the 1975, and all of those are canceled. And I'm pretty sure that the Megadeth In Flames Lamb of God and Trivium show that I'm supposed to be going to in June is going to be canceled as well. And then I'm also sure that Bad Flower 311 and Incubus is going to be canceled. And if the Green Day, Weezer, Fall Out Boy, Interrupters, Hell, and Mega Tour that I'm supposed to be going to see for my 17th birthday, because, Green Day is my favorite band, if that gets canceled, I'm going to jump out my window and scream into my mom's mulch patch in the car.
The sad thing is, Will, I know you're crazy enough to actually go through with that.
Oh, I am.
Oh, this is true, folks. Will is like the craziest one out of our group.
Like, no, he's literally like, to the people out there who watch Always Sunny, like, you could think of our group as like a sort of mini, like like we're practically the Always Sunny gang. Like, Tay is D. Like, personally, I see myself as Mac, but everybody says I'm Dennis, but whatever. Matt is Charlie, and Will is Frank. All we need is a guy to be Mac, and we're golden.
Yeah, it's like in GTA 5. All we need is a gay friend, and bam!
We just need somebody who will get fat for no reason and then go right back to their original weight.
I gained and lost 60 pounds in 3 months.
That doesn't like we genuinely like. The funny thing about Mac is he's a gay Catholic. That's what really we need.
We just need a Mac and our gang is all set.
No, yep. I'm not even kidding. If we do get a 5th member that is like the Mac of our gang, we need to recreate that one image where like they're all in the yellow suits and
Max got his eyes closed.
Who was it that had the cat? Was it Charlie or Dennis?
I think it was Charlie.
Because Charlie and his damn cat food in the apartment.
Well, I mean, what else are you supposed to do when you have 1 million cats living outside your apartment?
I don't know. You eat the cat food at the neighbor?
I'll tell you what we are going to do, Will. If we do end up finding a 5th member, guess what we are going to do?
What?
As Frank would say, we're going to dance our asses off.
Hell yeah. We're going to dance our asses off.
I think we can all agree the day Danny DeVito kicks the bucket, we need to do a special podcast in honor of Danny. I think we can agree to that.
Hell yeah. Anything for Daddy.
Nice.
Anything for him.
But it's just going to be us quoting Frank half the time.
Yep. Or just anything that Danny DeVito was associated with.
The one episode of Friends where he's a stripper. Like a 50-year-old stripper that I was fucking dying at. Showed me that.
Dude, I'm going to be honest right now, going to like his roles in movies that I had no idea it was him. In all the years I've watched Batman Returns, I had no idea it was him that was playing the Penguin.
We should just watch the Lorax, even though that movie kind of sucks.
Of the Dr. Seuss movies, I'd say that one sucks like the least compared to Horton Hears a Who.
I thought Horton Hears a Who, mind my saying, I thought it was kind of funny.
I wouldn't say it was great or anything. It was just...
It wasn't great. I just thought it was hilarious. Meanwhile, like, whether people say that's a good or a bad movie, like, my dumbass self, I got a friggin' copy of it because I don't give a shit. I just love to spend friggin' money.
Just knowing Danny DeVito played the Lorax, that changes how I feel about that movie.
Danny DeVito's literally like one of those actors where it's like you
Like,
can have
he's in it.
a movie that's like shittier than I don't know. What are some really shitty movies they combine? I can't think of anything, but you can have a movie that's like worse than The Room or whatever, and if it had Danny DeVito in it, it'd still be better.
No, Danny would be the reason. Like, if it was like a 0 out of 10 movie, but then you put Danny DeVito in it and it ended up having a 1 star, Danny's the reason it got the 1 star.
Yep.
Yeah.
Along with what's his name? I'm legit blanking right now.
What?
That other dude.
What other dude?
The real badass dude. I can't remember his name. I'm blanking right now.
What's he from?
I legit can't remember, but it's the dude in the SpongeBob trailer where he's the.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know why I was blanking on his name.
Danny DeVito and Keanu Reeves, two of the gods of Reddit.
Yes. Can we actually, under your own will, can we actually set up a protest and make Mattel or whatever for the new brand of Thomas make Danny DeVito scruff?
Yes. No, it can be like Michael Brandon in the US dub from 13 to 16 where he does narration and he voices Diesel. We can have Danny do the narrator and scruff. Because
Yeah.
I'm trash, man.
No, just have Danny narrate an entire season of Thomas.
I'd love
Even
that.
better.
And that would be funny because then he and Mara Wilson would have been part of Thomas at one point.
Like, just imagine Danny.
Guerrero director's cut. And it's Danny DeVito, your conductor.
Like, just imagine Danny going, and then there was trouble.
Yeah. Then there was trouble, and then I started blasting.
And then Gene crashed in the back of his shit like the dumbass that he is.
He caused confusion, delay.
You caused confusion
and delay.
You caused confusion and delay. So now I'm gonna start blasting.
Danny DeVito is to Topham. Danny DeVito
is their Topham hat.
Yes!
No.
Oh my
Danny
God,
is their Topham hat. We don't deserve it, but we want it.
Yeah, just have him do Sir Topham hat and also scruff. There you fucking go.
No, imagine in the actual movie, like, it's like a G-rated movie, like, it's a kid-friendly movie, and then Danny comes up, you caused confusion and delay, so now I'm gonna start blasting. Bang, bang, bang!
Fucking art.
Let that be the actual director's cut. Come on now.
No, like the first 5 minutes. You caused confusion and delay. Bang, bang, bang. And then that's the end of the movie.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
This isn't even a podcast anymore. It's literally just us doing rambling shit that we do in calls.
That's why I wanted us to do a podcast, bruh.
Well, that's pretty much what podcasts are. It's just recording calls.
Exactly.
Recording us being dumbasses.
And talking about like a certain subject, and then eventually going off the main subject and talking about other stuff.
We literally did that. We were talking about COVID, then we went to T-shirts, then we went back to COVID, then we went to Danny DeVito.
Yep.
Like, to those listening and hope to become regular listeners, I'm letting you know now, we could switch topics like the back of, like, at the flip of a coin. Like, 1 minute we could be talking about Thomas, and then the next we could be talking about World War 72. And then we can go to T-shirt size. I don't know.
We should make those T-shirts next time we play TKO on Jackbox.
Yes.
What the ones that, like, our interest range from Teletubbies to The Walking Dead?
Or mine, where it's like I literally have a playlist that goes from Thomas to Infinite Annihilator. Yes.
And then mine.
That's not even a joke, by the way. I actually do.
Oh my God. I don't doubt it for 1 second.
What we do, folks. This is our humor.
This is what we do, and we're making a podcast.
This is only a little bit of our funny comedy that you're going to see us do.
This is how we do it.
This is just us on episode 1. Can you imagine, like, if we actually managed to make this podcast last, like, 100 episodes?
It's going
Episode
so fast.
69.
Oh, my God.
Just prepare for all the sex jokes.
Sex.
Sex. Wheeze.
Like, let me tell you guys something right now. The one thing that I hate about the way we record the podcast now is, like, none of us are in the same location. Like, I'm in Texas, Tay's in New York, Will's in...
I know. It's my dog's birthday.
You know we're having a big birthday for her tomorrow, right?
Yes.
We're going to make carrot cake, her favorite cake.
Say something funny. We're doing a podcast right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Will's mom.
We're doing a podcast, so say something funny.
My dog turns 12 tomorrow. It's Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, and her birthday.
Aw, Hunter's birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Will's mother, the best non-official addition to our gang.
Yeah, y'all come over. I'll feed all of you. It'll be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. And then they can have an up-close and personal real-life version of my Netflix show.
Yes.
Which currently involves me dating William's old principal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing for the listeners to know.
On the first episode, we already got my mom as a guest feature. How about that?
That is no. That's one benefit. Like, what I was trying to say was, you know, we're all in different locations, so we can't really kill each other with a funny comedy. But the best thing about it is, on the rare instance, hopefully, like, it'll be a common thing on the podcast. But the best thing about it, we get Will's mom at the most random moments.
And it just makes everything so
And the
much
stuff
better.
she says is
Like,
art.
truth be told, in terms of our gang, Will may be Frank, but let's be honest, Will's mom is Frank.
I'm definitely the Charlie.
Oh yeah, it's because you should eat milk steak. Just put that on your bucket list.
Milk steak.
No, Matt, get like a bag, like one of those plastic bags, put some spaghetti in it, and then go to literally any place. Walk up, like, say, hey, can I speak to the manager? Get the manager. So what is your spaghetti policy here?
No, he's got to do it in a spa place, because that's what they did in the episode.
Yeah.
Spa place. But you gotta admit, it'd be funny doing it any place, really.
Yeah.
What is your spaghetti policy?
Hee.
I got my Magnum condoms. I got
So
my
that is
sandwich.
Frank
Oh,
Charlie. Like,
Frank
you've got
now.
Will and Frank. You've got Hayden being like Dennis, because let's be real, I don't know about you guys, but do you think maybe Hayden can pass off as a friggin' serial killer?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And
again,
D obviously is Tay because she's the only girl.
well, it's not because I'm the
And
only
plus we
girl,
just
it's
torment
because
the hell
actually
out of her.
in the show they just abuse the hell out of D, and this is exactly what these guys do to me. But
D's a bird. Or Tay's a bird.
It's all in good fun. Don't worry.
No, it's not like it's not like that episode, The Gang Broke D, where they drive D to like near suicide.
No, we don't do that.
You guys wouldn't do that to me, no.
Fucking great. They just get D to sleep with a bunch of random people, and then they fucking... Oh my god. This fucking...
However, though, I don't know about you guys. I would kill every single one of you if you did this. But the episode, Frank
Don't
said
give us ideas. I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't give us ideas.
Well, okay. That's probably dark anyway. But I'm gonna say it anyway. Because I don't care.
Well, we got like a few seconds before the hour, so go ahead.
Well, I was thinking like maybe the episode Frank said "Sweet D on fire." I don't know who, but why do I have a feeling either Hayden or Will would possibly set me on fire if they had to?
Well,
Frank said...
I'd say Will would, but it wouldn't be on purpose. It would be on accident.
It would be on accident, yeah.
I'm afraid of fire anyway. Why would I do it?
No, it's like I'm playing that fucking flamethrower guitar from Mad Max Fury Road, and that's how I set you on fire.
You and your flamethrowers, man.
That's his new birthday gift. Just give him a friggin' flamethrower.
Okay. But
Don't get on a plane with it.
No, don't get on a plane with it.
okay. That's the hour. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. We'll see.
No!
We'll do this again hopefully next week, but I don't know what we'll do next week because we're not gonna have a set topic next week. But
Well, we can't. Well, we kind of will because we have a week to plan. So.
yeah, true. But like, I don't think we will, knowing us. But
Yeah, no, we'll just jump in and
We'll just see what we
for
have.
no reason, just go with the flow. That's what we usually do.
But thank you all for listening. Have a good day, and don't be stupid.
Hang on.
Yeah, how we go out.
That's how we end the podcast, right
Wait.
there.
Well, just final words. Everyone, be safe, stay at home, and don't be dumbasses.
Can I say
Agreed.
one more word? Wait, no,
Go ahead.
Will you say a piece first?
Scributus.
Good job. But
For me?
thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Do.